Hello. Do you know how the regulation of blood glucose works? Let's find out.
The food that we eat are converted into glucose as a source of energy of our body. Pancreas in our body produce insulin and glucagon depending on our glucose level. Beta cells of pancreas will release insulin if the blood glucose level is high.
If the blood glucose level is low, alpha cell of pancreas will secrete glucagon to rise the level back to normal. This function is known as negative feedback mechanism. Pancreas will secrete insulin, thus signaling liver and muscle to absorb glucose. Liver then will absorb glucose and store it as glycogen. Blood glucose level then will turn into normal.
If the blood glucose is low, pancreas will release glucagon. Glucagon will signal to liver and muscle. The liver will convert glycogen into glucose and release into the blood. The level will become normal.
The next example is Type 1 diabetes. What is Type 1 diabetes? Let's find out. Type 1 diabetes is a condition that is considered chronic, in which the pancreas does not produce insulin, or its production is low. How is Type 1 diabetes closely related to blood glucose regulation? First of all, the pancreas will stop producing insulin. The pancreas can't send signals to the liver or muscles to use the available glucose and thus cause the blood glucose level to rise. Blood glucose will remain high and cause a person to suffer hyperglycemia. However, the disease can be treated by replacing the insulin in the body with subcutaneous synthetic insulin injections.
Next, we are going to talk about diabetes mellitus type 2. Diabetes type 2 is a disorder causing glucose accumulated in the blood instead of being used by the cells in our body. The pancreas plays a vital role in the blood glucose regulation. It secretes the hormone called insulin that triggers the removal of glucose from the blood into the other cells in the body. Insulin is secreted into the bloodstream and carried to its targeted cell. Insulin can signal a message to the targeted cells to receive the glucose from the blood. However, in diabetes type 2 patient, the cells in the body becomes insulin resistant. This causes the cells to ignore the message sent by insulin, therefore, making glucose unable to enter the cells. The glucose will accumulate in the blood as it cannot be received by the other cells in the body, thus, causing the high glucose level in the blood. The reason why this happens is still unknown. However, genetics and other environmental factors such as being overweight and inactive seems to be the contributing factors.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching.